Now the middle of the table is the prop box. This is where the stick man stands on the outside of the table with the stick. He controls all these bets here, but he never makes any of the payoffs. These are prop bets or proposition bets, also known as sucker bets. And the good thing about them is every crap table is self-explanatory. It lists the odds that it pays for each one of these numbers. It's just different in different casinos, but it'll always be on the layout. So now if somebody wants to bet on any 7 that the dice are going to roll in any combination of 7, they can put their wager there, and it pays 5 for 1 if a 7 rolls. The difference is, on all these other odds that I was saying to you, I was saying 2 to 1, 6 to 5, 7 to 6, and so on. I use the word 2. Here it says 4. What that means is this person, if a 7 rolled, would get paid 5 for 1. And it's a dealer-assisted bet, so he would hand it off to the player, and the player would have no longer a bet on the 7. And you want them to have bets on everything here because they're sucker bets. So what they do is give the player 4 and say, you're up to win again. If they had given him 5, it's 5 for 1, not 5 to 1, which is what that would be, 5 to 1. It's 5 for 1. So we take it, give them that, and they're not there. So best thing is to just give them $4 and say you're up to win again, which is actually then 4 to 1, 5 for 1. Same thing on all the others. If an ace deuce rolls, a person would get $15 for their 1 and take it, give them their $15, and they're not up. You want them up. So you give them $14 and tell them you're up to win again. Same thing with the deuces, also known as snake eyes. 12 is 30 for 1 or 29 to 1, also known as box cards. And the 11, 3 and 11, all pay the same, because if you go back to the dice, you see why these numbers pay the same, because the frequency that they roll is the same. The only thing that's a little bit different are the Hardways. They can put a bet on all the Hardways. And a Hardway is, you can see it right here. 3 and a 3 would be a hard 6. It's the only way it's going to win if 3 and 3 show. Hard 10, 5 and 5 have to show. Hard 8, hard 4, same thing. But they pay different odds. And you might be wondering, well, if there's only one way to roll a Hardway, why do they pay different odds? Because these bets lose if the number rolls easy. So if a 6 and 4 rolls, this hard 10 loses. It's a 10, but it's not hard. It loses. If a 6 rolls with a 4 and a 2, it loses. It has to be the 3 and 3. And since there's more ways to roll a 6 and 8 easy than there is to roll a 10 and a 4 easy, well, the 6 and 8 pay more because there's more ways to lose it. And these bets, also they'll lose on a 7 if a 7 rolls. And if we're coming out, if we have the puck on off, and these bets are still here from the previous roll, they're working on the come out. So if a 7 rolls, these will lose, even on the come out. Or if it rolls soft, or it rolls hard, they will get paid for it if it rolls hard on the come out. That's it for the Hardways.